Hello YouTube, this is my 7-week PRK follow-up. Sorry I'm a little late of doing my 4-week like I planned on doing. I just got back from vacation and been trying to catch up and haven't had time to do it. So today is Thursday, May 5th, and June 5th, and tomorrow will be the 7th week since I had the surgery. Everything's been going really well. I went on vacation last week. Didn't have any problems. I was afraid that if I didn't have the surgery when I did, that I might have issues. I was still afraid I might have some issues, but everything was fine. I went to the doctor right before I left, so about 5 weeks or so after surgery, and I was doing really well. I could see about 20/25 or so. My left eye was still fluctuating quite a bit. So the doctor, she took me off of, she had me taper down the steroid drops, and she had me taper down the left eye quicker. So I dropped 1 drop every 3 days. And then on my right eye, I'm dropping 1 drop every week. So starting this last Monday, it's 1 drop per day, and then next Monday, or I guess Sunday, will be my last of the steroid drops. So at that point, the only thing I will be on is the lubricating eye drops, which I'm using those every 3 hours or so. It just kind of depends. I'm supposed to use them every 2, I think, but I use them as needed, and usually my eyes tell me when I need them. So now that's been good. My vision now is even better since I am completely off the steroid in my left eye. I've not really had any fluctuations. The fluctuations seem to have stopped, and I can see really well. It's not as good as my right eye, but it's still really good. Way better than it was before, and with both my eyes I can see just fine. I would say probably 20/20, which I'll find out when I go back in for my doctor visit here in a couple weeks. Overall, very satisfied. Haven't really had any discomfort. My eyes are pretty dry when I wake up in the morning, so I keep the drops by my bed and put them in, and I'm good. And then just when they start to feel a little itchy or a little dry, I put them back in throughout the day. So I would highly suggest the surgery if you've got bad vision like I did. I might even suggest the surgery over LASIK. It really wasn't that big of a deal. I was pretty miserable for a couple days after the surgery, but beyond that, I've been fine. I still wear my sunglasses when I go outside. I'm light sensitive outside, but I think that's just because I've been wearing my sunglasses for the past 7 weeks all the time outside. So I'm not really too concerned about that, and you should wear your sunglasses when you're outside anyway. So I plan to keep that up, and I'm supposed to do it for at least a year, but I'll probably do that for the rest of my life like I always have, or at least in recent years. So overall, very satisfied. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll be glad to be off all prescription eye drops. Like I mentioned last time, I was giving a cost estimate of what I spent on eye drops and drugs. That's about $250. Would be about what I spent. I'm very lucky. My steroid eye drops that I'm going off of, I have very few drops left. So I'll probably barely make it, or just make it to Sunday, and then that'll be the end of that bottle, and I'll be done with the drops. Luckily I didn't have to buy any more and only use a handful of them, so I should be good on that front. And the surgery was a little over $1,700, so all in $2,000 or so. Like I think I mentioned before, if you can use a health savings account or a cafeteria plan to pay for it, you save yourself a bunch of tax dollars as well. So really the government paid for about 1/3 of it in tax savings. So everything is great, and if you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks.